So his question to me was, what happens, or when will I stop getting stronger? What happens then? What do I do when I cannot get any stronger on any of these lifts? And what was it worth to put all this effort into this to get there? And hey gang, welcome back to Mark's 60 Plus Fitness Journey. So today I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about strength limits as we age, strength plateaus as we age. And the reason I bring that up is my workout partner, Howard, who many of you have met already, but if you haven't, Howard is a 70-year-old man that started resistance training about a year and a half ago. And lately, more specifically, last 7 or 8 months, he's been doing strength training, barbell compound movements like deadlifts, squats, bench presses. Now, I have Howard on a progressive overloader program wherein he's doing, in his case, 3 sets of 5 reps at a given weight. And once he's able to do 3 sets of 5 reps at a given weight, he moves up 5 pounds. And that's what he's been doing, steadily getting stronger and increasing the weight since he started. Last 6 or 7 or 8 months, he's just getting stronger and stronger and having a great time. Now, he's already reached plateaus in those movements, and what we do is we deload, start over again, and keep going, and he has surpassed his previous plateau so far. So his question to me was, what happens, or when will I stop getting stronger? What happens then? What do I do when I cannot get any stronger on any of these lifts? And what was it worth to put all this effort into this to get there and plateau and know that's the strongest I'll be? Well, that's a good question. And that's a question we'll all face in this game. Now, for me, when I started lifting, I was 14 or so. And eventually I got into some competitive powerlifting. So when I was at my late 20s, early 30s, I reached the pinnacle of what I will ever be able to do in a squat or a bench press or a deadlift. I will never touch those days again. So I'm well past my plateau, my strength plateaus. I left that a long time ago. So these days I focus on just being the strongest I can be right now. And all of my weightlifting metrics that I use are all relative to where I am right now. For example, I have a 60 plus deadlift goal I'm working on. I want to do a 450 pound deadlift by the end of this year, 2024. And that's what I'm working with. That is the strongest me I can be right now at age 64. So for Howard, he will be the strongest. Let's say Howard will continue to improve for 3 years or 5 years. Let's say 5 years. And at 75, he will never get any stronger than whatever it is, whatever point he reaches at that point. But that's okay. It's perfectly okay, because what we would have done is made Howard the strongest 75-year-old he could possibly be. He is the best him physically that he can be at that point, because he put the work in to improve his physical status from that age 70 starting point of ground zero to 75. That 5 years, he's gotten stronger. His bone density's improved, his mobility's improved, his balance is improved. He's gotten slimmer, he feels better about himself. All of that stuff is good. That would never have happened if he had never done it. He would have just gotten 5 years older and 5 years more decrepit, and he didn't let that happen. So what happens when you reach your strength plateau? You accept it. You say, wow, that's okay. I know I won't get any stronger, but I am the strongest me I can be right now. I am doing the best I can for myself right now. The resistance training, the strength training, you focus on the nutrition, the well-being, the mobility, all of that stuff makes us a better, older, senior lifter. It's not how much weight you can lift, it's the fact that you're the strongest you can be at that given point. That's the way I'm going to look at it, and that's the way that when I see it that way, it makes me feel better, and I know that it's all worth it. And There's no reason to not do it because you're going to reach a point where you don't get any better. That's okay. You're going to be the best you, and that's what we want. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your input on that. And with that, I will say, till next time, go get 'em. Mark out.